Welcome back to Cursed Destinations, where we explore the most haunted and forbidden places on Earth. Tonight, for our season finale, we journey to a place whispered about only in hushed tones, the deserted village and the terrifying structure that guards its entrance, the Bridge Without End. They say this bridge is a gateway, not to the village, but to somewhere else entirely, a place from which there is no return. Local legend insists that anyone foolish enough to cross it after sundown vanishes without a trace, their soul claimed by whatever malevolent force resides there. For centuries, the villagers respected this boundary. They spoke of shadowy figures seen on foggy nights and the chilling sound of disembodied whispers carried on the wind. The bridge was more than just stone and mortar. It was a line drawn between the world of the living and the world of the damned. But with time, old fears fade and are replaced by modern skepticism. Ramon, a young man known for his defiant spirit and dismissal of what he called old wives' tales, saw the legend as nothing more than a ghost story meant to scare children. He was determined to debunk the myth once and for all, to prove to everyone that the bridge was just a bridge. He boasted to his friends in the town square, "Tonight, I will walk the bridge without end and return to toast to your foolish fears." Despite their pleas and warnings, his mind was set. As twilight bled into the inky black of night, Ramon began his fateful walk. A thick, unnatural fog rolled in from the river, clinging to the ancient stones and swallowing the world around him. The air grew cold, heavy, and a profound silence descended, broken only by the sound of his own steady footsteps echoing into the gloom. He felt a prickle of unease, but pushed it down, attributing it to the eerie atmosphere. He was halfway across, the midpoint where the legend claimed the curse was strongest, when he saw it. Through the dense fog, a figure emerged, walking toward him from the other side. It was a silhouette, featureless and dark against the swirling mist. Relief washed over Ramon for a brief moment. He wasn't alone. "Hello!" he called out, but his voice was absorbed by the fog and the figure gave no reply. It just kept walking, its pace matching his own. Thinking it was another person trying to cross, Ramon politely stepped to his right to let them pass. But in a motion that sent a jolt of ice through his veins, the figure mirrored him, stepping to its own right. Confused, Ramon shifted to his left. The figure did the same, blocking his path. Panic began to set in. He squinted, trying to make out the person's face, but it remained a featureless void. He took a tentative step forward, and the figure did the same. He took a step back, and it mirrored him again. It was then that a horrifying realization dawned on him. The figure wasn't another traveler. It wasn't a ghost or a demon. It was his own reflection, walking back toward the side he had just come from, as if the bridge itself was refusing his passage, turning him back around. But he hadn't turned. He was still facing the village. How could his reflection be walking away from him? He was trapped in a paradox, a loop from which there was no escape. He tried to run, to break free, but his legs felt like lead. The reflection kept pace, a perfect, silent mimicry of his own terror. He was caught between where he was going and where he had been, suspended in a moment that stretched into an eternity. Today, the Bridge Without End still stands, a silent monument to its many victims. The village remains deserted, forever cut off. Locals will tell you that if you listen closely on a moonless night, you can still hear the echoes on the bridge. But now it's not just one set of footsteps. It's two, pacing back and forth in perfect, horrifying unison, forever walking but never arriving. To see the full, terrifying story of the deserted village, watch the complete tale in our related video. If you love scary stories and want to explore more cursed destinations with us, don't forget to follow and subscribe for more horror chills. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and whatever you do, don't cross the bridge at night.